Last time on D&D, you guys traveled north for a bit, trying to escape from the region of Danthaven, where you so recently had a bit of a scuffle. Just generally trying to make your way north up to Stormhome to progress on the epic quest you have been sent on by Aseo. Unfortunately, you've realized that you're now deep in territory where people really do not like one of your party members, specifically Faye. And that's going to make it difficult for you to either get a ride farther north or to get supplies needed to alter your wagon for aquatic travel. You are currently about a day's travel outside of Daskaran, one of the Thranian cities. One of the farthest north Thranian cities. Fortunately, Nakareth and Eli were able to make their way into Daskaran to get some supplies so that at least some progress could be made on transforming the wagon. While they were gone, the remainder of the party mostly did research and tried to complete the project's blueprints on time. You currently have 1 day left of that research. We left off with Eli and Nakareth just barely making it back from Daskaran late in the evening. And so, what will you all do?
Hey y'all, how you doing? Milos, I got your things for you. Let me just bring up my Google Notes so I can actually know what the fuck I gave you.
I can't remember what you gave me, and I don't have it in my notes, so...
Well, hot damn. Well, thank goodness I wrote it down. I bought you a bag of Holden. I bought you an amber gemstone.
Perfect.
But that was all of your money. I unfortunately, I couldn't haggle very much, and the rest of the money, could not save that for you. But you got your gemstone and your magic items. So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
I also got some bulk materials for the boat and 2 weeks worth of food for all of us to share, even the horsies and the doggies.
Holy shit! I was not expecting the accent, and I love it.
All right, you haven't really been here, have you? You haven't been with Eli.
No, I have not.
Oh, well, pleasure meeting you. My name's Eli Eo. Nice to meet you.
Howdy, I'm Carrick.
Yeah, I drop off the things. And I guess I'll explain to the group that I was told by some of the shopkeepers that if I was to get the wheel of wind and water, and I'm guessing the bound elemental, we should probably speak to the House Lorandar.
Yeah.
Which could be kind of difficult, because I heard you guys is talking about how y'all are not very good friends with them. But, they haven't met me yet, so, maybe I can charm them with my, good speaking skills and whatnot.
That could certainly be helpful. Yeah, we're not on the best of terms with them right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is why we're heading to Stormhome, right?
Yeah, because let me go to my map.
Dude. When I first got the Smurf, I just fucking.
Wait, we're going to Stormhome.
Like it was. I had.
For the dragon prophecy.
Kieran, we're getting some audio from you.
Yeah, Kieran, we're getting a lot of audio from you. That's why I stopped. I thought we were going to Stormhome for something else. Why are we going to Stormhome for the House Lorandar? I'm confused.
There's a bit of two things going on in Stormhome.
Oh, all right.
Part of it is we're going for the dragon prophecy that you've got.
All right.
But
I know a little bit about that. Some of that has lodged into my memory. I get that. Yep.
We also do have some outstanding business with Lorendar, and they happen to be there too. So we're doing 2 very stressful errands in one stone, as they say.
Well, it seems we might have to interact with the house a little earlier if y'all want to get to Storm home.
It might seem that way.
But I was told that Dasgrand's not the place to go, so we're probably gonna have to go to Thalios, or we can trek it all the way to Fairhaven. Flame Keep is off the table though, because I don't want Faye here getting hurt.
Agreed.
Thank you. Neither do I.
Also, we do have the option, at least some of us have the option, of disguising ourselves to enter cities, so we might run into less opposition.
Were you not paying attention when I disguised myself yesterday? Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I wasn't here yesterday.
I mean, yes, you were, Carrick. You were right there. What do you mean you weren't
Carrick
there?
just sprinted off into the woods for a day.
Carrick was too busy. I think in canon, Carrick was too busy tinkering with the runes on his Warforged Titan to notice anything else.
Oh yeah, that totally makes sense. I totally remember that happening. Well, anyways,
Gotcha.
me and Nakareth here snuck into Desgran yesterday. I was the great but disgraced Benjamin Button, and I forget what we called Nakareth, but it was a pretty funny name.
It's best to be forget. Anyway,
Save.
I'm sure.
I think it was like Riley or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 He was the son of a whorehouse.
Go ahead.
Yes.
That's son of a whorehouse. Not the whore, just the whorehouse.
Mm-hmm. Immaculately conceived.
I mean, I do tell elaborate stories. But I do gotta say, there was a checkpoint at Dasgran too, and I think they might be looking for us.
There's
Nice.
Nakareth, I love speaking to you. It feels like I'm speaking to 2 people at once, though. Are you like having an inner monologue?
All right. No, Ashley, I share a room still. And it's gonna happen.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, Colby.
I'm just pushing your buttons.
I'm aware, but this is a sensitive button. Because it's one that I can't fucking control.
I'm sorry, if it's a sensitive button, you want me to like rub some ointment on it?
Oh no. So back on D&D.
No? Okay.
Solid, you're right. Ashley is good people.
Okay, back to D&D.
Yes,
Anyway,
back to
D&D.
D&D.
So yeah, there was checkpoints, so I think they might be looking for us, but they didn't seem to be suspicious of Nakareth and I, probably because our disguises were just way too good. Unfortunately, neither of us got a good look at the piece of paper they were referencing, so they could be looking for us, or they could be looking for some Joe Schmo or something.
Let's see. Good to know. So we're on the road right now, right? To like the next town or whatever?
So currently,
Or probably...
currently you guys took off the road because you figured it would be you'd be less conspicuous out there, and if people were searching for you, being on the road wouldn't be a great idea. So you're about a day's travel off the road and a day's travel from Dasgran, like in a triangle.
Okay.
And you've been camping there for a few days while Eli and Nakareth ran into Dasgran for supplies and came back.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're probably not on the road just yet.
So, the remaining supplies we need for the bus boat upgrade is just the water. Did we get the water wheel, or do we just need the water elemental now?
Nah, we need both the water wheel and the elemental.
Okay.
They're both from House Lyrander.
Gotcha. Would I know where the nearest House Lyrander base of operations is?
Sure, roll me a history check. Just go with that. Based on your background, it'll probably be a low DC, but just want to see what happens here.
Natural one. 16! Yeah.
So you know that a lot of this region has pretty small House Lyrander outposts in each place. Like, there's probably at least an office here in Duscaron. But cities next to bodies of water tend to have the largest presences, besides Passage, like you've seen recently. So you think it's pretty likely that Thaliost or Flamekeep would be probably the two nearest places that would have pretty large Lyrander presences.
Gotcha. I see where Thaliost is. Okay. And is there like a bridge that connects Duscaron and like the body of land that Thaliost is on?
Yeah, and we did confirm last session that it is outside Duscaron for a few miles, so you could skirt around Duscaron and still make it to that bridge with some more off-roading.
Okay.
Avoid the cities! Yeah!
Yeah, that seems like I guess our next move is to try and get to Thaliost. Definitely don't want to go to Flamekeep.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are going to be happy if we go to Flamekeep. I'm not ready for prison.
I'm not ready for execution.
1,000 yards there.
I'm not ready for murder.
Still in Thrain, so we should expect. I mean, Nakareth. I understand that. But it's fine, Nakareth. But you know, at least the presence in Thalios is probably going to be less so than Flamekeep. I feel like Flamekeep might be their base of operation since it's the capital.
Yes, and it's a bit farther from our last point of contention.
Yeah.
Faye, could you please make me a history check?
Oh, yes.
Faye's going to confirm or deny our assumptions.
Hold on, my deepest apologies. I'm still getting used to fucking Foundry.
Alright.
Hey, after we go to Stormhome, you want to go to a place where the undead is legal? That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I've heard
Faye,
about them.
You would be aware that Thaliost was actually originally an Ondarian city that was taken over by Thrain during the last war. So while there are Thrainian influences there, it's still culturally mostly an Ondarian city.
Gotcha. Love it. I communicate this to the party.
Could be worse.
I also feel like it might be useful to go north a little so we can avoid the Silvercliff Castle, which is a fort, I believe, on the water.
Yes.
It might be a castle because it has the word castle in the name. Wait, did you say fort?
Either way, yeah, it is a heavily fortified place.
Yeah, I don't want to go on the boat past that area.
Agreed.
I rather pass it by foot and then go up the river unobstructed.
If we want to take a potentially safer passage, we could cross back into Onder and follow the road north and around to Thaliost.
I mean, yeah,
it would take quite a bit longer, though.
That also gives what's they're called? The fucking... Oh, excuse my French, I'm sorry. You know, those people looking for Faye. wouldn't it give them more time to like set up base and checkpoints everywhere to look for us? I feel like we should get to all of our stops in this city or in this country as fast as possible and then leave. Wow, that is disorienting to the eyes, my friend. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
539 miles.
Yeah, let's not fucking do that.
That's too many. That's a whole year of sessions.
That's
in character.
Too many miles. Whereas this one's like a little over 100, probably.
That would be more than 3 weeks of travel. Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't traveling 3 weeks for us to get to Thalios and then realize the whole army's there waiting for us.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I think we go where we go.
I wonder how difficult it would be for us to cut through the Silverwood.
I don't know. Does anybody know anything about the Silverwood? Is it spooky and scary?
Can the party bus even cross the lightning rail?
It's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
Oh, the lightning rail?
Yeah.
Wait, the last time we crossed a lightning rail, Drost
We left the bus on the other side.
Sack of potatoes.
So
I don't know how.
did we? I forget. I feel like we had the Warforged Titans lift it over the rail.
Did that happen?
I think that
yeah,
was.
when we
I
went
could
to
remember.
I think that was discussed, but I don't think you ended up doing it because they don't have grabby hands.
Gotcha.
That could be wrong,
Right.
though.
Yes, because they would be picking it up with an axe.
So
And
that is
a,
the reason.
I forget what the other
Poor
one
bus.
is.
Their bodies are very
Axe
designed
again.
for destroying everything in front of them, not very well designed for picking up things.
If y'all want to take a little trip in the woods, I don't really mind, but we should probably get a good night rest because I think it's nighttime and this time, and then we can go on our way. Yeah.
Agreed.
Quite.
We can get to the edge of the Silverwood and see if it's
Spooky and
plausible to get the
scary.
bus through it. Yeah, or if it's spooky and scary.
Lions and tigers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't like bears. Oh, and I definitely don't like dinosaurs. He shivers.
Why don't you like bears?
Bears eat people.
Not if you kill them
Or
first.
bears eat beets.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Perfect. All right.
I like the idea of the woods. Faye supports the woods.
Hey, do you just support the woods so you don't have to run into anybody on the road that might want to kill you?
Would you blame me?
I mean, no. No, I would not.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought process for going in the woods as well. Because at this point, it seems like they're probably out to kill all of us. Let's be real.
Oh, I hope not.
Y'all are accomplices now.
I'm not ready to die. Wait, they wouldn't kill Juno, would they?
No, Juno's a good girl.
Juno is a good girl. She's my only friend. I mean, aside from you guys and all, but like...
Don't worry, Eli. We'll keep Juno safe, and Care gives Juno a nice little scritch.
She like
It's true.
does a little like pant as she wags her tail, like very happy. A very happy doggo.
That's a good girl. Carrick loves dogs.
Faye loves this dog somehow.
All right. So, are you all turning in for the evening then, or is there still a conversation
so.
to be had? Okay.
Might as well.
Yeah.
All right. Leroy will take watch. I'll do rolls for him since he's not here. I do have his character sheet up. We've consolidated this to a single roll. I think tonight, it's in character for Leroy to do research at night, so that's what he'll do. And take the shield for advantage and cancel out to neutral. He rolls a 17. to keep watch. And let me quickly mark down his research before I forget. Cool. The night is fairly peaceful, though partway through it begins to rain. A bit strange since recently there's been so much snow. And it's a bit warmer than usual, but the rain is, of course, definitely not pleasant considering how cold everything else around you is. The rain limits Leroy's vision a bit, but he stays pretty attentive, and over the course of the night he doesn't see anything come nearby. Just the occasional lights in the distance going up and down the road, from Duscaran to either Uxelgard or Flamekeep. Hard to tell from this distance if any split off towards Uxelgard. And you all awake the next morning.
We're surrounded. Roll initiative.
Well, damn. Okay.
It is still raining. Pretty heavily.
And we wake up unfireballed.
Yep, unfireballed.
Thank goodness.
Wow, what a new experience.
I can't remember the last time I woke up unfireballed. All right. It was a night. Long rest exists.
Yep. About it. You all may long rest and stuff.
There we go.
As you all awake and go through your morning preparations, the sun begins to rise slightly higher in the sky and it becomes light out. It's still dreary and rainy, but at least parts of the sky are open enough that sunlight is beaming through.
Woohoo!
And it's at this point that Leroy, keeping watch, just silently points his finger to the southeast and tries to kind of get some of your attention.
Alright, I suppose we'll take a look.
If anyone would like to look, roll me a perception check.
Milos will not notice because Milos is blind as fuck.
It is very hard to see.
I will.
Very hard to see through the rain.
I was going
and
to silently ping
contrasting light and dark. But... You're going to silently.
I'll telekinetically. Yeah, and be like, "What's over there?"
I don't want to try and imitate Leroy's voice, but he will convey to you that he sees something moving from that direction. It looks like it's getting closer, but again, because of the rain on the snow and the glaring light from the bouncing off the snow and the raindrops, it's pretty hard to see anything in any direction.
Oh my god.
Well, then I'll take a look too, but don't know if this.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Drost and Nakara, you can both see something in that direction as well. You can confirm that there is something coming. Whatever the shape of it is, you don't recognize it.
Don't like that.
I suppose I'll just take up position on top of the wagon and kind of wait.
What are y'all looking at? What are y'all doing?
There's something coming.
There's something in the distance.
Something evil? Something good?
Don't know.
Something
unknown.
Something far away.
And therefore a threat.
I mean, well, maybe we should just pack up and leave right away.
We can't leave.
Avoid them.
Is it just icy fields that way? Like, is there a road or what?
From the southeast, just more icy fields.
It's just more icy fields. It might not be people. Perhaps we should move.
Yeah, if it's an animal or something, I'm sure it'll stop following us once we get on the fucking giant cart right here.
Possibly, but possibly not.
Let's go.
I suppose we'll just kind of take off.
Okay.
While all of that is happening, Milos will take out the amber that Eli bought in town and place it on a table, and channel some magic into it, causing it to glow with energy and various.
I swear to God, if you fireball whatever's outside.
Various tiny gears start to appear out of thin air around it and form the shape of this tiny mechanical clockwork kitten with glowing yellow golden eyes. And it'll hop up onto his shoulder and sit there.
Aww.
Faye just melts, just dies. I just want to eat it.
Please don't eat my kitty.
No, I just give it gentle taps.
Oh.
Juno sees the kitten and just like puts its little head down and its butt up, and it makes like a weird, like, kind of like a whine, but kind of like a growl too, and just stares at the kitten.
Kitten will just go a little tiny meow and lick its paw.
Aww.
Sorry, what's been happening? My internet keeps cutting out.
Juno jumps on Milos to try to get to the kitten.
Just weird shit, Milos. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What'd you say?
Milos
Chaos occurs in the cart.
And Milos will run away to the other side of the cart. Fuck dogs.
All right.
Juno thinks you're playing chase, so it just follows you for the rest of the day.
Fuck.
It's a very cramped cart for this kind of chase, but that is what's happening inside right now. Nala will lean down from the driver's seat, covered in rain that is starting to freeze to parts of his strangely hairy Goliath body. Unusually hairy for a Goliath. Are we ready? We're ready to go now. It's uncomfortable out here, and I'd rather we just get going if we can. I don't like the look of whatever that is to the south.
Yeah, let's go. I can be a little bit of a. Can I sit next to you, Nala? Would you mind if we had the company together?
I do not mind, but I will warn you, it is cold and wet up here.
It's okay. If I'm super cold, I'll just have Juno come sit on me. It's fine.
Very well.
Sure.
Nala scoots over, and there's room on the driver's seat for you. More like a driver, like the bench kind of thing, but yeah. All right.
Oh, is Leroy here?
Yes,
he is, but he's muted.
So I said hi in Discord.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I
welcome.
fell asleep after my violin lesson. Not gonna lie.
No problem.
That's a mood.
To catch you up real
quick.
quick.
Oh my god, you had a violin lesson?
Yeah, and it went for like an hour and a half.
Oof.
Fucking nerd.
You know it.
To catch you up a little bit, the party met up with the people who went to Duscaron coming back, and then there was some conversation about where to go next. You decided you're headed to Thalios next, possibly through the Silver Wood there on the map. And in the morning before you left, there's something moving towards you that's hard to make out through the heavy rain at the moment, but it's to the south. And so you all decided to just pack up and leave as soon as possible.
Oh, great.
So that's where you currently are. You're leaving. So Nala is going to go ahead and make a driving check, which is fine. And he's going to head towards the road
back
here.
to the road? Oh,
to hook around.
We're going that way.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought we were going the other way around Duscaron, even though that doesn't make any sense.
Gotcha. So you get a good ways travel through the day, and Leroy, you would notice this thing that you saw in the morning that you've pointed out to several others, and whoever else was keeping watch would notice as well. Now that's been pointed out, it's pretty obvious. Whatever this silhouette is in the distance, it seems to be keeping pace with you.
Motherfucker.
And now that you have started to head east, it has also started to head east instead of heading northwest from its southeastern position.
Is it catching up to us?
Hi, Lily. It doesn't appear to be catching up now. At least not at the moment.
You said it was. What kind of figure was it?
It's hard to tell from the distance. Right now it is heavily raining, and there's kind of bits of sunlight scattering in through the clouds as well, so between sunlight glaring off the snow and then off the rain itself in the area, it's just hard to see very far at all, kind of like a misty, foggy effect. But there's definitely some sort of dark figure on contrasting the white snow that you can see. If you had to guess, it looks kind of boxy, maybe some form of wagon.
The party bus has a rival.
Oh no.
Eli is going to cast dancing lights, and he's going to test around the cart to see if it illuminates things that are a little bit further away before sending it back to the wagon, or back to the boxy thing that's following us.
You're going to just see if they illuminate the area around the cart better. Sure.
Yeah.
Before
I alert them that we know.
Yeah, in some places it almost looks like the light kind of makes things a little worse, like shining your headlights into fog while you're driving, things like that, where it just kind of it comes back and blinds you instead of actually doing much useful. It's kind of an unfortunate weather situation at the moment. But the very near area around you, it does seem to help a little bit. It just, having them on at all makes the distance stuff even harder to see.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the what's my range for 60 feet? How far back are they? Probably more than 60 feet, right?
Oh yeah. They're
it.
pretty far in the distance. Like I said, you can see a silhouette, and it's even without the rain and stuff, it'd probably be pretty hard to see it from this distance. You know, it's probably a few thousand feet.
Okay.
Maybe half a mile.
If I cast
hard to gauge because you don't know the size of whatever this is.
Yeah, if I cast freedom of movement on our horses, would that make the traveling on the regular on the not road faster?
I think freedom of movement just makes sure they can't get grappled or restrained by stuff.
Well, it's something about being unaffected by difficult terrain. So is it considered difficult terrain for the horses?
I would say that would help. Yeah. I wasn't counting this as fully difficult terrain, but it was slowing you down, so I'd say sure that would speed you up a bit. So why not?
All right, I will expend the spell slot to try and speed us up a bit.
Okay. How many targets can you select with that?
Oh fuck. Oh, it's just one. How many horses do we have?
8.
Fuck.
Got a lot of horses.
Okay.
One super horse.
I will give 2 of them freedom of movement, so I'll cast 2 of the spells.
Okay.
And I'll do it to the front too, so they can carry most of the slack, basically.
I'll say that'll give you a slight advantage. Yeah. With
just
some of your
so we
horses,
can go a little faster.
Yeah, with some of your key horses able to keep a little bit faster pace, that is also able to lighten the burden on the other horses, and then collectively as a unit, they're able to move a little bit faster.
Okay.
Time will tell how much faster compared to whatever this silhouette is.
Yeah. This will last for an hour of us traveling.
Okay. Anyone else have any other ideas, actions, suggestions I want to take at this point?
Nah.
Okay.
Just gonna wait to see if they catch up and maybe eat a hammer.
Nala
Eat the hammer.
continues to drive the vehicle. At this point, you guys have reached the road, and thanks to an hour's travel at a slightly faster pace, those of you who would be keeping watch on it, you feel like you did make a bit of progress there. You did break free from them a little bit, but you can still definitely see that silhouette behind you. It's joined the road not very long at all after you did. You're just farther north than it.
Hey guys. Should we just face it?
Hey, I got an idea. There's plenty of us here. Is anyone else good at driving the car other than Nala?
I can drive.
Well, there we go. Why don't we drive in shifts? So that way we can drive non-stop.
I don't like the idea of doing that to the horses.
Oh,
I
fuck,
agree.
right. The horses are actual human beings. Or actual, like, sentient
Living
beings. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot horses were a thing for a second.
For people.
Reading part 7 of JoJo's gives you a whole new look at this. You know?
True.
Well, fuck, I guess we gotta face it or else they're just gonna tire our goddamn horses out, aren't they?
I remember this episode of Avatar: Last Airbender.
Hey, why don't you, like, tuck away and, like, just in case they're just... I mean, they are following us, but maybe they're, like, suspicious of us not because of you. So maybe if you hide a little bit at the beginning, and then if they are trying to look for you, you can get the jump on them. Do a little sneaky action.
I like that, and I like a surprise wall of fire to cage them with their racism. But
You can
yes.
cast a wall of fire? Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god.
Really,
that's crazy. I don't even think I have a fire spell. I don't. It's all force damage or brain damage.
Brain damage.
The life of a bard.
Oh, brain damage.
Hi, cutie. Hi. Hello, baby girl. Oh, I'm not muted.
I mean, that could have been how you talked to Juno.
I just sort of
honestly.
assumed Nick came into the room, yeah.
No,
Nope.
it's my baby girl.
Yeah,
you
she
know
doesn't
what
talk to
time
me
it
like that.
is.
Yeah, no. No, Nick's not worthy of that.
Cutie, come here.
So, at this point in the day,
I came
it's...
back just in time.
Yes. About half the day's travel has passed. You guys have made it to the road here. Nala thinks you could make it roughly to the bridge. If you were to just press on, and if you were to really push it, maybe you could make it across the bridge. A little ways that way.
Do we want to fight on a bridge or do we want to fight here?
I think we should try to get over the bridge.
Yeah, that way if there's a fight with, like...
Does Jordan have a battle map for a bridge? That is the real question.
I don't know, a bridge fight would be badass.
Yo, everyone loves a bridge battle.
That's true. Part of me just wants to fight on the bridge because bridge battle.
Yeah, let's go fight on the bridge.
Oh, so Dross can destroy even more.
Yeah, that'll draw... Yeah, exactly. Let's draw way more attention to ourselves than necessary.
Let's make this bridge match the one between Thalios and Rick and Mark.
Oh, you know what? We could just like get over the bridge and try and destroy it so they can't follow us.
That's a terrible idea. We do not want to increase our star rating. We don't want the SWAT team and the helicopters.
The fighter
yeah,
jets.
guys, that doesn't sound like a very good idea.
Alright, I'm pretty sure one of the helicopters already hired us, and that is a SWAT team.
So if the helicopter hired us, does that make us the SWAT team? Wait a second.
Yes.
What is an adventure
we
squad
did
except for a magical
confiscate
SWAT
some
team?
drugs from criminals.
Yo, we still have those drugs, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wait, what did y'all say?
Don't worry, guys.
Eli?
I don't know, Eli. Do you like drugs?
No,
Define
I don't think
the
Eli does
word
like drugs.
It is the substance.
Dude.
It was a
Yes.
sarcastic. It was.
Pass.
I wasn't expecting a fucking answer, guys.
Pass turn.
Excuse my French. Guys, why do y'all
What's
have
French?
I thought y'all were heroes.
We were in the sewers and came across.
You got drugs in the sewer? You know how unsanitary that
It's
is.
not so
Hey,
simple
we
as
didn't
that.
use them. We just have
No.
them.
Well,
Leroy tried a little.
Yeah.
Turns out these drugs are the final moments of people.
You're making it worse.
Orphaned children.
Yeah, y'all. You know you're not making the argument any better. You know
Oh
what we should
God,
just
no! I hate that we have them. We
just
smugglers, you see.
toss them in the fucking river. The river's right there. Throw them
Okay.
over the fucking bridge.
But we can't
Money
throw them
is
now.
it.
Someone will see it.
These things are worth a lot of money.
Eli,
Money.
being a hero is
It's all about finding the
expensive.
right buyer.
Also, it could quite possibly cause more harm if we just dump it in the river.
Oh God, are we becoming drug dealers?
Yes.
Eli sniffles. He's
First
like,
we were art dealers.
I don't
now
want
we're
to get
drug
in
dealers.
trouble for drugs. My
Well,
mama always said
whatever we
stay
happen to
away
have
from
on
them.
hand,
Hey, Eli, we can't get in trouble if we don't get caught.
See?
That's exactly what criminals say.
We never told you we're not criminals.
I didn't know heroes could be criminals.
Well,
What's what an anti-hero
What do you
is?
think a soldier is?
Eli, listen.
Not a bad guy.
In the real world,
War
heroes have to get
crimes.
money.
what's
Heroes
this about
gotta
animals?
get paid.
Not with sewer drugs. You're really gonna sell this to somebody to
Sewer
use?
drugs.
With sewer drugs?
To be fair, they were
They're
off sewer
just as
drugs.
effective as any other type of drug. It does not matter that they came from.
Sir,
I don't think that's the issue,
I
Josh.
don't think you understand the bacteria that grows in the sewer.
Well, they're
Let
all
me-
in vials, like.
I grew up in the mountains, so no.
We'll have this conversation after
Excuse-
someone's not following our
we
asses.
didn't find them abandoned in the sewers. We accidentally stumbled
Oh
upon
my
them. It
god,
wasn't
you
real.
stole them from somebody?
No. They tried to kill us, and these vials were just left over.
They were dry.
Hey, we
defended
murdered
ourselves.
bad people, and not
It was
for
called
the drugs. The drugs were just a side
Also,
product.
Who shot first, Nikarith?
I believe they did.
I think they did.
Probably them.
I went in peacefully the first time. They couldn't even see me.
Nikarith almost drowned in his sleep. I remember that.
Yeah, he also
Yep.
dodged the fireball in his sleep.
Oh yes, this is all coming back to me
Guys.
now.
Y'all are weebs, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Have you ever seen Orin High School Host Club?
Hell
Wait.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
I haven't.
unfortunately in my Netflix
You
watch.
know how the blonde guy gets depressed and he like sulks in the corner with that little like.
Yes. That's
That's-
Eli right
That's exactly what Eli's doing in the corner right now.
Good job, everyone. This is the role play I'm here for.
Insane. Easily
Thank
like
you,
top
you're all
3
right.
roleplay moments of this campaign.
Yes, this has been great. So, anyways, there's a something dark and ominous chasing you while all this is happening.
It's caught up now.
Just like
Oh,
looks
yeah,
back.
that's-
Oh shit.
Oh, and to
Oh,
make
guys, we're being followed. Oh dear.
this
This is actually the
situation
first Milos noticed it.
Yeah, to make the situation possibly even a little funnier, just for the mental image here, Eli is currently like up on top of the wagon and just like leaning down into talk to everyone because Eli is in the driver's seat with Nala at the moment. It's like the parent turning around in the driver's seat to talk to everyone, surprised. Yep. All this shit. Yep.
Just make it better.
I will turn this cart around.
Well, we need to fight whatever's behind us eventually.
Dad.
We'll go into the dark and stormy. It's better than sewer drugs.
How far is it from the bridge currently?
So this thing isn't perfectly accurate. I wouldn't, but Nala thinks that you can make it pretty much to the bridge, maybe like within a mile of the bridge, just with your normal day's travel. And then if you were to like really push, maybe you could get A, over the bridge, and B, a little bit beyond it, and somewhere maybe by the lightning rail-ish in that region.
I say we push.
Let's fucking go!
If we make it over, we're in a much better position.
I don't want to be within eyeshot of Daskaran when we fight these people.
Though to be fair, if we go that way, we're closer to the castle.
Oh, that's very true.
I mean, not by much, guys. It's like a mile difference.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know which is worse.
You also are moving away from Oxelgard, though, so you're kind of like jumping between two heavily fortified places.
Yeah, I feel like the bridge is like somewhere in the middle. I feel like that's a pretty good middle ground between Oxelgard and what's its face. I'm not good with geography, guys.
All right, so we'll say then Nala continues driving, and eventually when you get closer to Dastaran, when it's just in eyesight, before you start to really get close to it, he pulls off-road and starts to skirt around the side of it.
Someone's at center.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And as night falls, you are approaching the bridge. There do appear to be guards at the bridge, but there's no physical barrier.
How far away is the cart that's following us?
Still roughly half a mile. Again, it's hard to tell because you don't know the size of it to judge perspective of how far away it is, really. And the kind of hazy weather is making it difficult as well. But somewhere in the range of half a mile. It's still following you.
And the guards are how far away?
At this point, pretty close. You guys are approaching the bridge pretty fast. And when I say guards, it's guarded. There's like guards on either side of it. It looks like there's watchtowers around the bridge, things like that. But it's not a drawbridge. There's no gates on it, things like that. It's pretty open, but they are watching it.
Is there like...
Hey Nala, do you want to like tuck in the back of the inside the cart, and I'll be on the front, and I can wave at them and be like, hello?
Do you know
your name is?
Do you know how to drive this thing?
No, you know what? Why don't you just sit on up here with me and drive it? I'm not good at driving horses. I just realized.
I'll pretend I can't talk. We'll go with that, yeah?
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
If we get through it quickly, we shouldn't have an issue.
Go ahead, Colby. Good defense. Go.
Is there anyone that's very obviously similar to the Danthaven crazy bitch?
Make me a perception check.
Great. Let's see. Skills perception 23.
Wow.
Everyone that you can see from this distance, it looks pretty heavily armored. Whereas previously mentioned crazy bitch from Danthaven appeared to be wearing pretty fancy clothing, but the only armor she appeared to be wearing was the ornate shield. So just from the silhouettes, it doesn't look like she's there, unless she has completely changed into a fully armored target.
No, we're not going to see her that soon. She's got to recuperate from the beat we gave her.
Are there any obvious silver flame crests around, or?
Oh yeah, I mean the guards themselves do have crests of silver flame on them, but despite the Thuranian soldiers being technically separate from the Church of the Silver Flame, they're so kind of bound together that they're kind of mixed in with each other.
Okay.
I lean in the back. Hey, you might want to make yourself a little less present.
Yeah,
I cast invisibility on her.
Okay.
Hey, that's...
So I don't even know if I've been prepared. I'm just assuming that.
I'm just gonna lay down on the floor, invisible.
Perfect.
Oh, I don't have anything prepared.
I
was setting stuff up before. Sick. Let's say I have invisibility.
Sure, that's fair enough.
Because that seems like something I would do with the conditions.
Yeah.
Are we hiding invisibly?
Just Faye is invisible. All right.
I will just keep my cool then.
One of the guards kind of walks out in front of the cart as you're approaching and just holds up a hand and says, "Halt!" And so Nala slows the vehicle down, and you pull up next to the guards.
Eli waves. Hello there. How are you today?
Hello.
Fine, lovely evening we're having, huh?
Not really. It's very dark and rainy and cold. It's been pretty miserable out here all day.
Oh, right, yeah. You guys are standing... How long have you been standing outside, if you don't mind me asking? How often do they change shifts for you?
It's near the end of my shift. It's been 8 hours.
Okay, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you get, like, a nice rest after this and, like, maybe some hot chocolate or a nice hot beverage at some tavern or something.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I think I will do that.
So, yeah, what can we do for you? We're just heading on to Thalios, if you don't mind.
Yeah, just quick questions. So you're going to Thalios. Are you merchants?
Yeah.
Are you transporting anything in particular? Anything that you want to... Anything you think we should know?
Anything you think I should... Oh, well, yeah. See, I am an entertainer, actually, for House Galandar. And I have some bodyguards with me.
Miss, sorry, sir, you're Eli. I'm sorry, that was a brain fart. Sir. Sir. Please, you know what I mean. It's been a long day out here. Just trying to judge by your words if I think you're telling the truth or not. You carrying any contraband?
No, sir. No contraband at all.
Roll me deception.
Roll me
because of your newly learned information.
Roll me
28.
Okay.
Roll me straight up fucking lie real quick.
Very well.
Listen, I buttered him up with that. How you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah. So why were you why are you heading around Dascaron?
Oh, because we already went in there. See, we needed to repair our wagon. And the reason why we went around Dascaron is because, just don't really need to go through there anymore. We already went there for our supplies to fix our wagon.
I see.
You can ask the shopkeepers that I went to.
No, that's quite all right. Just curious, but you seem all right. We'll let you pass. And he steps aside, and okay, my passive perception checker is not working, but I believe Nakareth, Karik, and Leroy have the highest passive perception, so we'll say that you guys notice now, during this conversation, looking behind you, whatever that silhouette is, it's made a lot of ground on you, just during that short time, and it definitely looks like some sort of very large wagon.
All right, let's hit it, Nala. Come on.
Thank you very kindly.
Nala nods, starts the wagon rolling again. You guys get to the other side of the bridge. Nala says to you, Eli, I think the horses are getting pretty tired. I don't know how much farther we can push it here, but they're right behind us as well. As you look, as you get across the bridge and start to move down the road a bit, there's no way that bridge even stopped the cart. It's so close to you at this point.
Great.
That means they're guards or of some sort.
Yeah.
Fuck. Or Silver Flame folks.
How far are we across the bridge?
I looked to
a few thousand feet across the bridge. You are a few thousand feet away from the end of the bridge, like beyond the bridge.
Oh, okay, so we're like halfway.
I look to Nala and say we should push it a bit to keep our distance from the guards, just in case they alert people in Daskaran.
Yeah, you're over the bridge and then like a few thousand feet beyond the bridge.
Yeah. You think you can push them just a little bit more, just so we don't grab anybody's attention?
I could try, but I have a feeling that they won't do so well tomorrow if we push them much harder tonight.
I mean, once we deal with this following party, we can give them a break.
We need to be out of the range of the guards if something happens with this other group.
You're right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't know that this other group could be guards.
Should I take it off road again, try to cross the lightning rail, and into the woods, or do we want to follow the road more?
Have y'all gone over the lightning rail before?
Not in this. Perhaps we.
Well, we shouldn't really test it if we don't know if it'll work.
Let's not go over unless maybe we need to tomorrow.
How far is the lightning rail from the road?
About a mile or so.
Let's stay on the road for now.
I say we should make camp, and if these people when these people catch up to us, we can stand for ourselves. The guards are off in the distance now, right?
No, they're only like 1,000 feet away.
They will be.
Oh, we're not.
Once we're across the bridge,
yet.
they'll be in the
You are over the bridge and then a few thousand feet beyond the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
You can see the silhouette behind you, which now that it's closer, it's definitely a wagon. You can hear now the clopping of horse hooves on the bridge behind you. It's definitely right there.
Preemptively, just in case, Milos will take out a little strip of white cloth, hold it for a second and watch it glow with energy, and use that to cast aid at 3rd level on Leroy, Faye, and Karth.
Okay.
How many problems you can't solve with a Molotov cocktail?
Where is that spell? There is that spell, 3rd level cast.
And at 3rd level, is that 5 hit points? How much is that?
That is 10 hit points.
10 hit points. And that increases your maximize by 10 hit points as well.
Yes.
Temporarily.
For 8 hours.
All right. So, Nala starts to...
max. Sorry.
10 to max. And you heal that amount as well, so yeah. So, Nala's going to push the horses a little harder. I'll start making some rolls here.
Uh-oh. Our horses are going to break.
Fortunately, it seems like your horses hold up, at least for now. And right at the end, Nala says, I think we've got to stop here, but should I take it off road first, or should we just stop right in the middle of the road and face them?
Let's take her off road.
Take her off road.
All right. And so he pulls the cart or the wagon as far off road as he can, and when he stops, one of the front right horse just kind of like collapses a bit. It's just limp like a ragdoll in the harness. One of the others kind of is like leaning to one side. Seems like one of its legs isn't doing great, but they have held up enough to pull you thus far.
We're gonna give him lots of food later when we're not dead from this fight. Damn.
It is now very dark out.
Yeah. Drost will open up the back door and hop out, hammer and shield ready. Just start looking around, waiting to see if he can spot someone.
We're off-road. Is there anything like off-road?
Define anything off-road.
Like trees, rocks, etc.
Not much right here. If you were to go to the other side of the road and past the lightning rail, there would be a lot of trees. But in this area, it's pretty bare, just kind of an icy, very gradual slope down towards the water.
All right. Eli mounts Juno and prepares to maybe talk his way out of these things, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yes. I'll wait in the cart with my arms and mask up.
Milos will walk past Drost, and this little mechanical kitten will jump and magnetically stick onto Drost's plate armor.
Okay.
That is fucking adorable.
Cool.
Just looks down like.
As a note, it is outside of the cart. It is very dark, so if anyone does not have dark vision, they may need some form of light.
I cast dancing lights.
Okay.
Is like the front of the cart facing? Which way is the cart facing? I guess because I was gonna have Carrick sit in the front if he could see the whatever's coming.
So the wagon would be facing southeast, down towards Silvercliff Castle. I guess you guys hooked around the bend with the last little push there.
Okay.
Faye's casting light on her focus.
Okay.
Oh well.
Milos will cast light on the kitten.
Okay. How much light does light give?
20 and 20.
20 and 20. Okay. I'll have Faye emit that. Drost will emit that. 20 and 20.
Dancing lights only gives 4 lights with a 10 dim.
Unless they're all together.
I think those will be handled automatically when you stuff. But okay.
When I press that button and all the lights pop up around me. Yeah, that's really cool looking.
So, Drost is outside. Milos is right there with him. Is anyone else on the outside of the wagon? Karek said he climbed up top.
Milos is backed off as well. Closer to the cart and away from Drost at this point. Just leaving the kitten with Drost.
The two titans are glowing next to the cart. What did Leroy say?
I'll perch up on top.
Okay.
I hear doors.
That was a misclick. I was opening and closing the doors of the thing itself. Okay, so Leroy will say is up top. I'm going to position you next to the wagon, but we'll say you're on top. Alright. Faye and Nakareth and Eli are staying inside.
I am.
Okay.
Nakareth is.
Okay.
Eli will position himself and Juno to be right in front of the last place he saw Faye, which is probably like right in front of where Faye is invisibly lying down.
Okay.
Or right on top of Faye, who the fuck knows?
I don't think Faye's invisible anymore. That only lasts for a while.
Yeah, that's probably gone by now.
Oh, okay. Then I position myself in front of Faye.
All right. I am just going to go ahead and put us over on the map then.
The map. I have no idea where the. Oh, is
what
that the cart?
The fuck is that? Oh, those are our Warforged. I was a little concerned. Not gonna lie.
Concerned. No, they're just standing there. At the moment, it's gotten so dark that none of you can see much. Until you see.
I'm gonna say to Eli real quick. I was just gonna say, Eli, this may go without saying, but I'm gonna let you do the talking for now.
Oh well, thank you kindly, Faye. By the way, I just want to let you know that I think you have a lovely voice.
Are our Titans still damaged, Jordan?
Yes, they have not been repaired. So the damage they've been accumulating has been accumulating.
Can we just repair them with mending at some point, or is there some other process?
Undecided. I'll get back to you on that. Probably mending will help, yes, at the very least.
Okay.
Probably like
at
I don't want to
worst,
stack them on top of each other.
At worst, it'll be like a day of downtime to completely fix them up. But yeah, mending will likely be the solution. All right. So you guys can't see anything near you at the moment, I don't believe. Not even Leroy, who has the best dark vision in the group.
No, I can't see as far as even 120 feet, or I just can't see anything.
Well, whatever is in your range of view right now is like roughly here.
Oh, that's what I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be 120 feet.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing, but Eli doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, is he supposed to?
No. But like he has some sort of vision right now.
Eli.
We have two lights cast.
Yeah. Faye has light on her. She's emitting light at the moment, and so Eli can see whatever's in that range. Yeah. As well as Dross is casting light.
I was very confused for a second. I was like, why can I see?
Speaking of, Eli can, if you want to, you can go ahead and cast those dancing lights and place those.
Oh yeah. Dancing lights.
Because those should automatically emit. Yes, 10 feet of light.
Is the door open here or is it closed?
There is no door here. There's windows along the side, and there's doors up here.
I guess I want to be by a door so I can get out real fast.
Yeah, I'd be in front of Faye, correct?
Yeah, go ahead and place yourself forever. Right now, nothing's happening. You guys are just here on this map.
We send out some lights over there.
I got the ball pushed up.
Are we defaulting to aggression when they arrive, or are you going to talk to them?
No, we talk first.
Oh, does that mean I should come out?
Perhaps.
At this point, you see a light on the road.
See a light?
Some sort of light on the road, yes. And the light slows down and pulls off the road, but not as far as you, and stops. Maybe 1,000 feet away.
All right, let me go do the talking. I guess I'll. Come on, Juno. Boop. Oh, I collided with the wall.
Drost is gonna stick with.
You go through a door. You should be able to get there. Yeah, there you go.
Drost is gonna stick with Eli and follow him.
Okay.
Boom. Where's my other dancing light? I had 4.
Yeah, Carl's gonna walk over to where Dross was and kind of post up there.
There it is.
What is Kark doing? Sorry.
I'm technically on top of Juno, but like my token is where my character actually is. I'm put Juno like.
If you,
I was just having Carrick post up here.
You can click and drag to select multiple tokens if you want to put Eli and Juno in the same square, and then just like drag over it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Probably could do the same with the lights too if you're keeping them near you. So the light has stopped.
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from down in this direction, the opposite corner, but farther away than that.
Okay. Eli will make his way and his dancing lights over.
Okay.
May I interject briefly?
Uh-huh.
While all of this is happening, I'm going to shapeshift into a kind of nondescript, very scraggly, older, bearded man. And I'm just going to sit in my underclothes in the cabin.
Okay.
Make it look like they kidnapped you? Jesus.
Better than harboring what is essentially a Jew in the Holocaust.
Jesus fucking Christ. Basically. But
dark side story.
That's a very dark joke, man.
It wasn't much of a joke, more as an actual comparison.
It's kind of the situation.
Eli, as you keep approaching with Drost, for a while you see no response.
Eli is going to wave into the darkness. Hi there. Y'all want to talk?
You hear some sort of thunking sound. And then a moment later, a crossbow bolt lands at your foot. Doesn't hit you. It lands in front of you.
All right.
Well, that was a definite no.
I don't think they want to talk, guys. Guys. Also, how do you deselect things?
I'll step slightly in front of Eli.
You hear a gruff voice call out, "We'll settle this at dawn. Only fiends fight at night."
What's that supposed to mean?
Settle what?
We don't work at night. Yeah. We work under the light of the sun. We will handle this honorably at dawn. You will not approach us until then.
That sounds fair.
I don't mind the sound of the sound of that. I just have a couple quick. Who are y'all?
Jordan?
Yeah.
Can I tell where that voice is coming from?
Yeah, southeast. It's coming from where the light, you can see, like, basically on the wagon that has been following you, there's a couple torches at the front. So you can see it. It's far away, though.
How far away?
About 1,000 feet.
Jesus Christ. God.
And they fired a crossbow bolt all the way to us?
Yes.
Well, I mean, wait. The maximum range is 400 feet for a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, that's like competition bolt airing stuff.
Shh, plot stuff. Shh, don't ruin the DM's narration.
I could have done something.
Do they have like a mounted crossbow on their cart?
You'll see.
Yeah.
Now they do.
We're not fighting if we talk. Can we talk a little bit?
We should add a ballista to our cart.
We can in the morning.
Hell yeah.
We will be watching. Don't do anything foolish.
But you said we fight in the morning. I want to talk. I want to talk now.
Then
why can't we talk? Talking's not fighting.
As I said, only fiends do their work at night. We will work under the light of the sun.
Is talking working? Sir, is talking working? Because in my opinion, talking is just having a good time and getting to know one another.
Dross is just going to turn around and walk away from this shit.
Well, actually, I was going to say Carrick walked up next to Dross and was like, I say we just fuck him up right now.
Yeah, I'm going to bang on the back of the doors and poke my head in.
Milos will yell over to the other car. If this is work for you, then who are you getting money from?
It's not money we seek. Who do you think we are?
People that don't like talking. You guys obviously aren't here for a good time or to make friends, and that's just sad. You know, if we just had a nice conversation over a cup of tea, I'm sure we could work out all of our problems. And that's not working, that's having a good time. So you can do that at night.
We have already talked far too much. We will handle this.
Oh no, sir! I'm pretty sure I could talk a lot more. As I step back, awaiting another crossbow.
And it's good that you did, because as you step back, a crossbow bolt lands where your feet were a second ago.
Well, that's not very nice.
When I stick my head in, is it just the two in the back of the wagon? I think it was Nakarth and in the wagon. I think wasn't Nakarth in the wagon, or is he outside?
Yes, and I'm in the wagon. Yeah, because they recognized me. So
yeah, we'll poke his head in. It's a bunch of those silver flame assholes. They say that they don't want to talk, but they don't want to fight now. They fight in the morning.
And they tried to hit me with a crossbow bolt when I was just trying to be nice and talk to them.
I am shooting one crossbow bolt at their cart.
Okay.
From 1,000 feet away?
You make a shot.
Sure, you can arc it.
Crossbow bolts don't fly that far.
Is it what?
You go ahead and try. Roll an attack roll. Oh, is that you already did? Or is that a different? Or is that a last one? Yeah, no. I was gonna say on a natural 20, you somehow managed to get it that far, but no, it is far beyond what your size crossbow can reach.
Are these crossbow bolts that are landing any bigger than normal?
What? You kind of got covered.
The crossbow bolts are they crossbow bolt big? Question.
You can see them with your excellent dark vision. Yes, they're pretty big.
All right.
Oh, my dancing lights don't produce light.
They should.
Fuck this and fuck them. Let's go kill them now.
I was trying to send my dancing lights forward, and they don't produce. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna send them forward more. Now it's just in complete fucking darkness.
I do not want to wait till morning to kill some people I could kill now.
To be fair, if we wait until morning, Faye has.
Eli, what's your range?
Yeah. 120 feet. I'm trying to go out 120 feet in a radius. If you can help me.
Okay, sure.
To kind of locate them.
I do much better in the day. I just want to point that out. I don't know if we have much to gain by doing this right now.
That's 120 foot radius.
Ooh, it's green.
Holy fucking shit! All right, if I send the lights around the radius, do I see anything?
Nope.
Oh, okay, I bring the lights back then.
All right.
Fuck me.
Some very green snow.
I know, right? Jesus. All right, maybe we should just take a nap. I could get my spell slots back, because and then the horses can rest while we fight, I guess, or talk. Hey! I call out, backing up a little bit more. I don't want to bother you but can we talk before we fight tomorrow morning? Is that okay?
I don't think these ones will listen to.
I know, but I just want to see, maybe.
I'd rather not waste time.
First, you guys are in a rush, and then you guys want to stop places. And then you guys are in a rush, and then you guys want to stop places.
Yeah, but I got a tiny kitten from us stopping at Daskaran, so I'm happy.
You hear a call back. It says, "The Argent has informed me that I'm not to communicate with you any further. Good night."
Who? The Argent? That means nothing to me.
That also means nothing to me. I wish I could throw my dancing light at you, but I don't want to come any closer because those arrows scare me.
I don't know. Part of me really just wants to try and take them out right now.
I mean, we could, but I don't even know where they are in the dark. And apparently they can fucking see us.
I think we're very far away.
I'm so gung-ho about this.
I think we should just turn out the lights so they can't, ambush us without waking us up, and then go to bed.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like.
Delete my dancing light.
If they wanted to fight at night, they would have just come for us.
Yeah, I just worry about a castle that we're heading towards.
I wonder what advantages they might get.
They don't want to fight at night, which makes me want to fight them at night.
Exactly.
It's probably not guys. It's probably just a moral thing.
You never know.
Fuck their morals. Their morals.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck their
people
morals.
because of their race.
Hey, you know what? If y'all can find them in the darkness, I'll run up and follow you guys and do the fight. And go ahead, do it.
I can see.
Oh, how far can you fucking see? Can you fucking see their camp from here?
We can see the lights on their cart. That's what Jordan said.
No, you fucking. I can't.
They're off map.
They're map.
They're very far away.
Bed.
Hey, listen, friends, I'm keenly aware of how easily I can die, and if they have people I don't see, this is not how I'd like to go out.
How would you like to go out?
With
Fighting
a
that
lot
bitch
of
who
brain.
almost killed me.
Oh, that's how you want to die? I feel like there could be
That's how I
other.
died.
I feel like it would be more satisfying to kill her than to die to her. I don't know.
Faye, I think we need to talk about what you find happy in life, because that's not. Have you ever heard of dancing?
We don't have time to unpack all that.
I mean, we have the whole fucking night, so why don't we?
I mean, at this rate, we're not going to have time for this combat.
Great.
Nala will.
I don't want to fight if we're split.
Yeah. Nala will come back from the horses at this point, who's been tending to at the moment, says, I've done what I can for them, but do any of you have any magic you could use to help them sleep, help them recover a little? It would be appreciated.
Well, I should have taken catnap. Damn it!
I could help them a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. I close the door because I don't know what this is. Hello, my horsey friends. Oh, I tried dragging my dancing lights with me, but it went through the fucking wall. Would healing word, aid, or catnap be the best thing for this?
That is up to you.
Let me
say help them sleep.
Help them sleep. So I'm guessing it would be
fireball.
That sounds like a cat.
Yeah, fireball.
Fireball.
Ginger barrage.
The most
sounds like
restful
a
kind of
catnap
sleep,
sort
the
of
permanent
thing.
one.
You said there was 8 horses?
There are 8 horses.
So I'm going to have to I'm going to have to use all 3 of my spell slots and do these kind of separately. To give them a little catnap. Or can I? Oh, okay. So if I bring it up to 5th level, well, no, I'm just going to do all 3 separately. You just hear Eli start strumming his what's it called? Fuck, Jesus Christ.
Banjo?
No, he has a dulcimer. You hear him start to strum his little dulcimer, and he starts singing. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Bump away.
Get it? Because it's catnap.
Does singing about lions really make horses comfortable, though?
Well, the lion's sleeping. The lions are sleeping, so they're not hunting the horses. Also, I doubt the horses know what lions are.
DM, can we get any confirmation on that?
The horses do not understand common, so they just get the benefits of the magic.
Aw.
Huh. Yay. You guys get the benefits of my song. I think catnap gives them a short rest, basically, in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
So they
10-minute short rest.
Really extra rested in these first 10 minutes. Puts them into a deep sleep very quickly, we'll say.
Nice. Yes, girl. Yes. Play queen.
Thank you, Eli.
He muted.
Oh no.
Oops. Thank you, Eli. That is appreciated.
You're welcome. Now, if only I knew how to get rid of these dancing lights, then I could have.
If you want me to delete them, I'll delete them.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's not close the door. Z. Get our good Z's out.
Okay, so is anyone keeping watch, or is everyone turning in for the evening? I guess I should say.
I'm sure we're gonna do watch sessions, just staring at the fucking area where the enemy is.
Yeah, we're not dogging them like straight up all night.
Okay. Is just Leroy staying up then and keeping watch with the shield?
I'll do one watch with Leroy. He can keep the shield though.
Okay.
And I will not spend my time doing research tonight.
So Leroy, make me a perception check at advantage. Dross, go ahead and make me a perception check.
That's perception.
Whoa, Leroy.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Dross, you're just taking one shift?
Yeah, just one.
Are you gonna try and wake anybody up for second shift?
I seem to like waking up Nakareth.
I was gonna say, before you went to bed, Carrick would have said he'll do one shift tonight.
Okay, I'll still wake up Nakareth.
I figured.
Damn it! I was working on something. Fuck.
Strange way to say sleeping.
Did you save your document before it closed?
No, I was kidding. That's literally
I know
what Nakareth said.
I was just playing off that joke.
Oh.
Asking if Nakareth saved his work.
I'm slow today. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's all in my head anyway. But shit. All right, fine.
Okay, perception check, Nakareth, please. All right.
11.
And now, would you wake anybody up for third shift?
I'll get Carrick volunteered, so I'll get Carrick.
Okay. Carrick, please give me a perception check. All right. So, you guys keep a few watches just in case, just to be extra sure. But Leroy, you feel pretty extra confident in your abilities tonight. Not only are you focusing entirely on this one task, which is rare for you these days, you also you're very focused. The full magical effects of the shield are aiding you, unlike normally when they're only helping you in a more passive way. It feels like you can see like everything. The rain stops partway through the night, and that helps you see a bit more clearly as well. As the night passes, you don't see any signs of movement around you. You see the lights in the wagon in the distance. You don't see any weird, like, invisible footprints moving around or any other signs of motion. Seems like they really did intend just to wait out the night. In the very early morning, when the light, which would be with Carrick's shift as well, when the light is just starting to crest over the horizon, you start to see some more detail on the wagon. And the men who are at the wagon are fiddling with something on the back. It's hard to tell exactly what, but it looks to be like this is more of almost like a flatbed wagon with some kind of structure on the back.
Jesus Christ, they have one of those big bolt thingies.
Ballista? Yeah.
Ballista. They probably have a ballista, and that's why they're able to shoot the arrows so far.
Or an arbalest.
That's the fusion rifle.
Do either of you want to see if you can identify whatever this is?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to try.
You can both make me Arcana checks at advantage. Because of your backgrounds.
Oh. What's that? Two crits in one night?
Let me roll
Karg, alright. Karg, unfortunately, it looks really familiar to you, but it's hard for you to make out the details at this distance and in this light level. Whereas Leroy's eyes are just that little extra bit sharper that help him really pick out the details on this. Leroy, you recognize this as what is called a siege staff, used in the war. And it's essentially a piece of magical artillery.
I don't like that.
Oh boy.
You also, with a natural 20, I would
say
yes, you also saw a ballista in the back there. Not a huge one, but big enough that it was able to fire those shots extra far.
All right. So the siege staff is some kind of magical thing. Is that the idea?
To describe it, I mean, it's not. It doesn't look like it's fully in place at the moment. It looks like they're trying to set it up. But you would know from having seen them and perhaps even used them during the war. Karik may have as well, honestly. It just he maybe hasn't been able to pick out the details on them. It looks like basically somebody took the entire trunk of a tree and made it into a giant wand. And it kind of is on a platform that raises and lowers it and angles it around, and then magical energy is channeled through that in order to cast spells at much, much greater range than normal and much, much more power than normal.
And Drost, I think they had your idea first.
Hey, what if we just went over there and broke it right away?
What if we go take it?
What if we took it? That'd be funny.
Well, right now, it's only Leroy and Karik that are awake.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry. I have the accent, but it's totally just Ashley.
Wow, I totally got baited into that metagame there.
Yeah, sorry there.
Man. It seems like they're ready to fight us at a distance, and I don't like that.
That does seem fair. Perhaps we should approach stealthily. Yeah.
It is daylight. I do not know how stealthy we can be. I cannot be stealthy at all. I'm still asleep.
Honestly, I say we just send the Warforged Titans at them.
All right. As
or
the daylight,
at least we try to talk first, and if things don't go well, we just send a Warforged Titan.
Have you guys woken the rest of your crew up yet? Or are you still on watch?
I suppose we can wake up the rest of the crew, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably wake them as early as I could without
just synaptic static, really get everyone out of bed.
Everybody gets the benefits of a long rest.
Woohoo!
Probably gonna change up some spell slots.
And now let's see if this button does what I hope it does. Did it do?
Can I preemptively?
Ah, there it is. Yes. Okay. It is now daylight, so you should be able to see farther. I mean, it's still gonna be,
see nothing.
It's still going to be an empty map, but you can see farther.
Yeah, where's the enemies?
Off map.
Can I preemptively aid? Jordan?
Yeah, you can pre-up aid, yeah. Sure. If you guys want to do whatever your morning rituals are at this point. At this point, you see a figure approach from the wagon.
I guess you can approach.
Yeah, I'll definitely walk outside. Just stand, hammer across my shoulders, wait.
I'm pitting that aid on. Who do I want to put it on?
Where is your character?
Faye, Nicara, and myself.
Do you say where am I? I'm outside.
Oh, you disappear for me in the shadow. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool effect. I like that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
As the figure gets closer, it starts to look familiar. Unfortunately familiar.
Is it that fucking woman?
Fuck.
Yep. Named. No. Is it Aseo and we're okay?
The figure is in the bottom left corner of the map. It is indeed that Danthaven bitch, as she has been dubbed already.
What's good?
And she stops a decent distance away from the cart. If anyone wants to make... Actually, I'll just say, Nakareth, in Karik, since you're outside the vehicle, and Leroy, you're outside the vehicle as well, it looks like, and you have excellent perception, she's wearing a different shield than before. This one is much larger. It's more of a tower shield. It's, instead of bearing the House Thrash colors, this one bears very ornate silver flame colors, and it looks much more imposing.
Oh, we let her live and she has better loot now.
Yep.
We're about to reap what we sowed, which is patience.
She gets all the loot, but we don't. I see how it is. Yes.
If you open your character sheet, you should be able to edit your max hit points directly there. If not, I'll have to do it for everybody.
Oh yeah,
I've already done it.
There's a plus max thing where you can use.
Yeah, there's a little
plus
keep
max.
track of it. That's probably a good idea.
Okay. Nice.
Is he wearing armor besides that shield?
Make me a perception check.
Completely naked except for the shield.
As far as you can tell from this distance, she's just wearing the shield. You can see similar clothes to what she was wearing before. The very fancy clothes. It looks like this is a different set, though. Not nearly as torn up as you left her in the last one, with burns and slashes and such. But it's very similar. It's just very official looking and expensive looking.
So
Eli's...
Okay, so when Faye wakes up as old bearded man and sees that she's coming, she's going to shapeshift into a blonde woman in her 20s with amber colored eyes, which is an older version of how I took form as a child in Flamekeep, because I'm going for symbolism and I'm going to fuck this bitch up real good.
Right. If I was going for symbolism, I'd have just shapeshifted into her.
Yeah, I would have gone for.
I like it, Charlie.
Her as well, but
or one of us. But I like your idea. I like your idea, Charlie.
Eli is going to take a step back on Juno, to ensure that he is within range of his comrades, and thinking back on what happened when that lady was there in the beginning, he's going to start strumming his dulcimer and going to perform a counter charm, and he's just going to keep playing that while potentially a conversation happens, which means you guys would have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed, if you can hear my music.
Drust is gonna reach back and toss his shield inside the wagon, two-handing his hammer.
The shield that was on Leroy?
Is he still holding it? Then
Leroy casually tossed to Drust as soon as he showed up.
Well, I mean, that's normally what happens.
Yeah, that's fair.
It back to me.
Drost wakes
That's actually how I wake up Drost in the morning. I just throw the shield at his face.
Perfect.
Yep.
Who did you cast aid on?
Faye, Nekarath, and myself.
Okay.
Nekarath?
Nekarath.
You mean the Kareth?
No.
Nekarath.
That's my catbird's name.
Nekarath.
All right. She calls out to you across the snow. Well, I'm told you all wanted to talk, so I'll give you an opportunity to talk. Whoa, what is that?
Alright, 200 feet.
If you're measuring a spell distance, you'll want to use the actual ruler tool, because movement tools like that are they use different rules because it's diagonals and then horizontals and stuff rather than a.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So the amount of movement it takes you to get to a point is different from how far away you can cast a spell.
Oh. That's actually really good to know. Okay.
Yeah. Because there's rules for, like, it takes you 5 feet of movement to go diagonal and things like that, whereas...
I didn't mean to do this.
So there, if you go down to the second tool under the person-looking tool, like the kind of angle ruler, there is a measure that looks like two arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down. Use that to drag out. You can drag out like a line tool like that, and that is how you would measure spells. Yeah.
Damn.
That's a lot longer than
Thank you, Mr. DM.
Sure thing.
Wow. I'm starting to get like
So how
modern
much?
art.
How far is that? Spell
Pretty
wise?
far.
like 200 something.
Yeah.
It's still 200.
It is currently 195 feet to Eli, about 205 feet to Drost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I try and shake her hand and then dimension door her into the middle of the party.
It's actually 260 feet to Drost, etc. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh shit.
Okay. What were you saying, Leroy? Sorry.
Oh, I was suggesting that I could go shake hands with her and dimension door her into the middle of the party.
Gotcha. That'd be pretty fucking funny.
Is dimension door willing? Because there are some spells like that that say willing creature.
I think it might be a dex save if they're not willing.
How do I delete this again?
Gotcha.
Thank you.
If you hover, if you have a measure tool selected still, like an actual spell tool selected, you hover over the origin point, it'll highlight and you can press delete or backspace or whatever.
Thank you.
Sure. Well, you wanted to talk?
Sorry, you're very far away. Could you come a little bit closer?
Eli strums his dulcimer with his counter charm and just like looks to the party like, what the fuck do I do?
Do not take me for a fool. We have weapons trained on you, much like you certainly would have weapons trained on me if I were to get much closer than this, and I can hear you perfectly fine from here.
What?
Yes, but you're speaking very quietly and it's very hard to hear you.
What'd she say?
Not pulling over on
She
her.
said that she doesn't want to come closer because she thinks we'll kill her.
She
also thinks we can hear her.
She casts a spell real quick. It's very fast. It's just a cantrip, and suddenly her voice booms over multiple times as loud. I'm going to use the same voice when I talk to you because it's just magical amplification, but it is very loud now. Is this any better?
Verisimilitude. Oh yes, that's much louder.
I suppose dealing with the dark forces must deafen you slightly then. How unfortunate for you. Because I can hear all of you just fine.
Very quiet.
Is this really what you wanted to talk about?
I'm screaming.
All right.
Like literally screaming?
I mean, like booming voice to reach her. I'm obviously just not going to do it because I'm inside.
Sure.
Tell me your name.
Very well. If I'm going to kill you here, I might as well know who I am, so you can take that with you to the afterlife. I am Argent Catalina Thorask. Paladin of the Church of the Silver Flame.
I would have felt that.
Ordained by the Keeper herself.
Spare me the theatrics. I just want to know the name of the bitch who had the gall to chase me like this out of her own hateful crusade. And I bet it eats at you that we put you down and we could have turned back and finished the job. You worthless, hateful motherfucker. We're gonna do it again. I cannot wait to watch you burn.
Strum. God damn, that was crazy.
Well, I must ask you. In your life, have you never taken the life of another?
In this world, whom among us have not? unless we live happily within the city limits like I tried to do before you and your kind forced me out from my family. This life is because of you. And I hope you think of that while I send you to your fucking death.
Well, do you have anything else to say then? Or shall we begin?
You're gonna try to bring your little flying bird friend out because you're not strong enough to face us on your own?
Of course I am. Represents the strength of the Silver Flame with me at all times.
Oh god, that's adorable. Alright. Can't wait.
And unlike what you live, I do not live a life of deceit. This coatl that stays with me prevents me from ever telling a lie. We are polar opposites. Both of us have taken a life. Both of us have taken many lives, I assume, judging by the number of guards you killed and just left behind you. But at least I'm not a liar.
If you...
Miss, I'm gonna have to butt in now. This is all really fucking boring. If you're just gonna fight us, why do you gotta be like a bitch about it? Excuse my French, but like, why do you gotta be an annoying piece of shit the entire time? Like, we get it. You're holier than thou. You know, you don't have to like rub it in or anything like that. Like, I've had my fair share of like lies and stuff. I'm pretty sure you probably fucking have too.
Sir, to tell you the truth, I was ready to come out here and attack you. It was you who asked to talk.
I was asking to talk, and then I saw it was you. And then I remembered you tried to hurt my friend. And they're good people. And you just don't really know that. So, yeah.
I still think we should
Listen,
have killed the
Catalina
last
Wine
guy.
Mixer. If you truly can't tell a lie...
You say Catalina Mixer?
Catalina Wine Mixer is how I addressed her, yes.
Good
if
one.
you truly cannot tell a lie, then I want you to tell me, you look me in my goddamn eyes and tell me, are you truly threatened by my people, or do you just want us gone?
That's a good question.
She thinks for a moment.
Okay.
How could one not be threatened by a being that is pure deceit, when honesty is one of the truest virtues in this world?
Hey, see, that's answering a question with a question. That's technically not being truthful.
I think it implies the truthful answer well enough.
No, that's a question and a question. You can lie while asking a question to respond to a question. You got to say a statement in order to be truthful. Thank you very much.
Then tell me what it is you think I am trying to imply here, or what I am trying to doublespeak to you.
That you're racist? I'm sorry. Excuse my French. That you're racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, genocide or racist, pretty much.
Big high five.
So you would tolerate fiends among you?
No, I wouldn't, because we don't have any.
Yeah. You're barking up the wrong tree, miss.
If you think this is a fiend, you've obviously never seen a demon before.
Your holy light must have blinded you years ago.
Hey, Carrick, that was a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one. That was good.
Nicaris gets a high five.
We're gonna get fucking blasted in a minute.
High-fiving.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe her eyes don't work so good.
Well, have you all said your piece then?
I mean, no. But
it doesn't
we can
well,
start if you want.
Then please continue. You have more to say?
Oh yeah, We can continue as much as we want. Oh, guys, come on, let's think of other insults. Let's go.
They're so racist. Can we please kill them?
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I guess if you're gonna ruin my fun.
I mean, I'm sure she's just buying more time.
Yeah, to set up
Let's
that
just get this
thingy.
over with.
Yeah, let's just charge. I say
spread
not
out.
moving at all because I don't want to be in the front.
Yeah,
Well-
as soon as the charge hits, I'm gonna take off.
Then next time
I'll wait
we
until
will pick up with.
Joss is 10 feet in front.
God damn it! I want to shoot her.
Next time
Hold on.
we will pick up with
Can I
initiative.
fire 2 shots at disadvantage? Because that's within 400 feet.
Oh, bless. I cannot wait.
You can do that once we hit
Yeah,
initiative
okay.
next time, because she might roll
God
higher
damn
than
it.
you, Milos.
Thank Mr. DM.
Alright. Night, guys.
Good night.
Hey.